बोल जगदम्बिके मैया की जय। बोल माँ सरस्वती मैया की। जय श्री राम एवरीवन। जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्रीमद नारायण, जय माता दी। एक बार प्रेम से बोलिए जय माता दी। Today is the 7th night of Navratri. Arthat, Navratri is split into 3 sections. For the first 3 evenings we worship mainly Jagadambike Maya. For the next 3 nights we worship Mahalakshmi Maya. And in the last 3 nights of Navratri, to Sharada Maya ko hum puja karte hain. We worship the divine Devi in the form of Mata Saraswati. Let us all clasp our hands and bow our heads as we offer Mangalacharan, as we offer Prarthana to Hansa Vahini Vidyadayini, Mata Saraswati ji. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudiraye. Saraswati Namastubhyam Vardde Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. सब मिलकर के हमारे साथ ये अति प्रसिद्ध प्रार्थना गाएं। या कुंदेन्दु तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदंड मंडितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृति सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाप्यपः निशेष जाप्यपः शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचार सार परमा आद्यां जगत् व्यापिनी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी मावयदा जाग्यान्तकारा हस्ते स्फाटिक मालिका विदधति पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरी भगवती बोधिप्रदा शारदा बोधिप्रदा शारदा। बोल शारदा मैया की जय। बोल हंस वाहिनी विद्यादायिनी महासरस्वती मैया की जय। जय करा शेर वालिदा बोल सांचे दरबार की जय। एक बार और प्रेम से बोलिए बंधुओं, जय माता दी। Now that we are in the final phase of our Navratri Vrat, on the first day we read to you that जो पूरे नवरात्रि व्रत नहीं रख सकते हैं तो माता देवी कहती सप्तमी, अष्टमी और नवमी, for the last 3 days observe this vrat and I will still be very happy with you. And for those who don't have the time to do the last 3 days, तो माँ कहती है ठीक है बेटा, केवल अष्टमी का रखो. Only keep this vrat on the Ashtami. Even then, I will bless you. I will give you some blessings. So in these last 3 days that are coming, Aaj, Kal और Parson, today, tomorrow, concluding on Friday, take this opportunity to offer special prayers to Mata Jagadambike, to Mata Mahalakshmi, to Mata Saraswati. Pitaji कहते थे that in these 3 different phases of Navratri, we ask the Divine Mother to bless us with 3 different kinds of phal. When we worship Mata Jagadambike, Mata Durga represents strength. She represents energy. She represents vitality. We ask Mata Durga to bless us with this kind of strength of the body. अगर शरीर में रोग फैल गया तो मंदिर जाना भी मुश्किल हो जाते हैं. Do not think that the body is not important. When you get old, you don't want to depend on anyone to take you to Mandir. It is a very big blessing कि अपने बुढ़ापे में स्वयं चल करके मंदिर जा पाते हैं दर्शन करने के लिए. To be able to go on your own to take darshan of Bhagavan when you are in that last stage of life, ये बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य है बंधुओं. So we ask Jagadambike Maiya to protect every part of our body. Pratyang ka suraksha karo. Protect every limb of our body and keep us healthy and strong. In the next 3 nights we worship Annalakshmi, Dhanalakshmi, Mahalakshmi Maiya. We ask her to bless us with Aishwaryam. We ask her to bless us with wealth. We ask her to bless us with happiness. Mata Lakshmi Sukhadayini hai. She is the one who gives happiness in our marital life. She is the one who gives us happiness in our relationships. And in this last 3 nights of Navratri, to Mata Saraswati, she is the Swarup of Sato Gun. She represents everything that is pure. She represents everything that is pavitra. She represents knowledge. She represents Brahmacharya Avastha. We ask Mata Saraswati to bless us with Manobal. Hey Ma, keep our mind healthy, keep our mind strong. There are many different types of sickness that affect not the body, lekin man ko rogit karte hain. What is the purpose of having a functioning body agar man nirbal ho gaya? So we ask Mata Saraswati to please bless us with mental strength. बोल महासरस्वती मैया की जय. आइए मनवाणी को पावन करने के लिए let us all join and sing a bhajan to the Divine Mother this evening. तेरी शरण आए देखो है अम्बे माता. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए देखो है अम्बे माता. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए देखो है अम्बे माता. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए देखो है अम्बे माता. चारों दिशा से भक्ति आशा से भक्तों की भीड़ आए. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए देखो हे अम्बे माता. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए देखो हे अम्बे माता. सब सुनेंगे, दिन रात तेरी पूजा करेंगे,
दिन रात तेरी पूजा करें।
सुख हो या दुख हो हम सब सहेंगे, हर हाल तेरी भक्ति करेंगे,
हर हाल तेरी भक्ति करें।
भक्तों के पीरा, भक्तों के पीरा हरने वाली माँ, कोटि कोटि है प्रणाम ओ माता।
तेरी शरण आए,
देखो हे अम्बे
माता,
ओ माता,
तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
तीनों लोक की तू दानी है माँ,
लोक की तू रानी है
ओ तीनों लोक की तू दानी है माँ, अंतर्यामी है तू ज्ञानी है माँ,
अंतर्यामी है तू ज्ञानी है माँ।
सुख दे के दुख का हरण करो माँ, सब जन की अड़चन ग्रहण करो माँ, तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता, ओ माता तेरी शरण आए,
देखो हे अम्बे माता।
चारों दिशा से भक्ति आशा से भक्तों की भीड़ आए, ओ माता
तेरी शरण आए,
देखो हे अम्बे माता, ओ माता
तेरी शरण आए,
देखो हे अम्बे माता, ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता, ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता, देखो हे अम्बे माता,
देखो हे अम्बे माता।
जय करा शेरवालिदा
साचे दरबार की जय।
एक बार और प्रेम से बोलिए जय माता दी।
जय माता दी।
आज श्रीमद् देवी भागवत पुराण से we have a very special कथा for you. कौन कौन विंध्याचल गए हैं? Raise your hands. All of you have been to विंध्याचल पर्वत. No one in the मंदिर. क्या बात है? None of you have been to विंध्याचल. कौन कौन काशी गए? Who has been to Kashi? Many of you have been to Kashi. So Vindhyachal is in Purvanchal, right next to Varanasi, maybe 1 or 2 hours by car. The next time you go to Varanasi, take half a day and go to Vindhyachal. If you leave in the morning, you can be back in the afternoon. In Vindhyachal, Mata Jagadambike resides in that mountain in the form of Vindhyavasini Mata. So this evening we'll tell you the katha of why and how Mata Jagadambike came to reside in that place and became known as Vindhyavasini. Bol Vindhyavasini Maiya ki Jai. Vyas ji कहते हैं, in a very ancient time, Vindhyachal Parvat was a very powerful devata. Yoso Vindhyachalorudha Kumbhodbhava Maharshina Bhanumarga Varodhartham Pravitto Gamanam Sprishan. Vyas Maharaj कहते हैं, Vindhyachal Parvat was so powerful that there was a time when he threatened to touch the sky. He increased his height, and he increased his height so much कि पृथ्वी लोक को दिक्कत हो गई. All of the nature surrounding that place, all of the ecosystems became unbalanced. So Narad Muni, he is asking Brahmaji to tell him the katha of Jagadambike Maiya. When Brahmaji starts to relate this katha of Vindhyachal Parvat, to Narad Muni muskurane lage. Kyun? Because Narad Muni is the reason for this katha. One day Narad Muni went to visit Vindhyachal Parvat. Devarshi param prito jagam svechaya muni tam drishtva sanago mankshu turnamutthaya samprabhat. Devarshi Narad Muni, as he visits Vindhyachal Parvat one day, Vindhyachal Parvat to Devata hai. Understand one thing, there are many Devi Devatas and all of them have two forms, do roop hai inke paas. They have their divine form and they have their prakritya roop. They have their nature aspect that has been assigned to them by Bhagavan. So the Devata who is known as Vindhyachal Parvat, his physical form is that of a Devata, but his aspect form is that of a Parvat. So when he sees Narad Muni, he becomes very happy. Who will not be happy if a great Devarshi visits you in your home? Devarshe katyatam jata agam kuta uttama tavagamanto jatam anargyam mama mandiram. विंध्याचल भगवान कहते हैं, हे नारद मुनि, हे देवर्षि, आज मैं धन्य हो गया। आगमः कुत उत्तमः, आप जैसे उत्तम ऋषि श्रेष्ठ मुनि हमारे घर में पधारे हैं। अनर्घ्यम मम मंदिरम, आज हमारे घर मंदिर बन गए। टुडे माय होम इज लाइक अ मंदिर, आपके पधारने से। He treated Narad Muni with great love and great respect. नारद मुनि जी को बिठाए, he washed his feet, he gave him dakshina, bhojan कराए हैं। Narad Muni was very happy with the seva of Vindhyachal Parvat. After puja, when they were speaking now, तो नारद मुनि कहते हैं कि हे विंध्याचल देव, ममा गमनमिंद्राते जातम स्वर्णा गिरेरथ तत्र दिष्टा मया लोका शक्राग्नि यमपाशिना. Narad Muni and Vindhyachal ji, as they start to talk, so what do they talk about? If you are a lawyer and you have a friend who is a lawyer, so when you meet up, what will you discuss? What will doctors discuss? आप पंडित जी से पूछिए वो क्या बात करते हैं. They talk about other pandits. So everybody in their field likes to talk about their competition. It is human nature. Who is your competition? What are they doing? How are we doing? So Vindhyachal ji, he knows that Narad Muni travels all around the world. So he is asking Narad Muni कि अच्छा वो कैसे है, क्या नाम था उनका? Meru ji. How is Meru Parvat doing? How is Kailash Parvat doing? How are all the other great mountains doing? So Narad Muni smiles. When he hears this request of Vindhyachal, so he senses a little bit of abhiman, little bit of ahamkar. So Narad Muni decides to tease Vindhyachal ji. He says, वैसे देवता क्या बताऊं? इत्याकर्ण्यम नगस्त्योक्तम देवर्षि रमितद्युति अब्रवीत् चूयतां वत्स ममोच्छवासस्य कारणम. Narad Muni pretends to make up his face in a very sad way. He starts to show Vindhyachal ji like he is very stressed. He says, भैया क्या बताऊं? These days when they are speaking about the greatest mountains, कोई आपका नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं. विंध्याचल ने कहा, अच्छा तो किसके नाम ले रहे हैं? नारद जी ने कहा, these days everybody is speaking about Himalaya. क्यों? गौरी गुरस्तु हिमांचिवस्य श्वशुर किल संबंधित्या पशुपते पूज्य आसीत् क्षमाभृताम्. Everybody speaks about the Himalaya Parvat. Himalaya Parvat क्यों? He is the father of Mata Bhavani. He is the father of Mata Parvati. और उनके दामाद है महादेव. देवादिदेव महादेव सदाशिव शंकर भगवान. That is his damad ji, his son-in-law. So everybody has high regard for Himalaya. Vindhyachal ji is listening. ठीक है, और किसके बारे में बात चल रही है? Who are they speaking about? एवमेव च कैलासः शिवस्या वसत प्रभु. नारद जी कहते हैं, when they speak about mountains, they speak about Kailash. They speak about Kailash Parvat because Bhagavan Shiv resides there. शिव कैलाशों के वासी, धौली धारों की राजा, शंकर संकट हरना, ओ भोले बाबा संकट हरना. So Vindhyachal ji is feeling a little bit more jealous. They were speaking about Himalaya. They were speaking about Kailash. Nobody is speaking about him. तो कोई बात नहीं, अगर gold medal नहीं मिला, silver भी नहीं मिला, you can still get a bronze medal, right? Narad Muni, he drives the final nail into the coffin. He says, there is one more mountain everybody speaks about. कौन सी? यम पर्येति च विश्वात्मा सहस्र किरणस्वर सग्रहर्क्ष गणोपेत सोयम कर्ण कपर्वता. Narad Muni says the highest mountain in the world, Sumeru Parvat. Sumeru Parvat was the highest mountain at that time. Narad Muni says, even though we know that the world rotates around the sun, Sumeru Parvat is so high, he is so high in the sky, तो कभी-कभी लगता है कि सूर्य भगवान उनकी परिक्रमा करते हैं. It looks as if the sun is rotating around him. Narad Muni smiles and he says to Vindhyachal ji, these are the three most famous and most powerful mountains that everyone speaks about. Aap batao, how will you feel if somebody comes to your home and they speak about your competition and they don't say anything nice about you? और ऐसे लोग होते भी हैं. You have many people like this. आपके परिवार में है, आपके मित्र मंडली में है, वो आपको सुखी देखना नहीं चाहते हैं. They don't want to see you happy. जब भी आप इनसे बात करोगे, या तो अपने दुख सुनाएंगे, otherwise they will ask you how your life is going, and they will find all of the problems in your life. And only when you are stressed, only when you are under tension, then they are happy. आप सुखी है तो वो सुखी नहीं है. ऐसे मित्र, ऐसे परिवार बंधु आपको नहीं चाहिए. If you have to spend your life with these kinds of people, you will always be sad. Narad Muni, he stands up, he stretches his body and he says to Vindhyachal, ठीक है प्रभु मैं चलता हूँ. Thank you for the hospitality. Allow me to go. और सो नारद मुनि चले गए. बोलो जय श्रीमन नारायण. Sometimes in the Leela of Bhagavan Shri Vishnu, Sadashiv Shankar, Bhagavati Ma, नारद जैसे लोग की बहुत आवश्यकता है. You need someone like Narad Muni to go and start a little bit of trouble. When you start a little bit of trouble, लोग के असली स्वभाव दिखने लगते हैं. Diamonds are formed under pressure, right? Without a little bit of pressure, सब लोग तो साधु जैसे दिखते हैं. As soon as you have a small problem, then you see कि महाक्रोधी कौन, महालोभी कौन है, महाकामी कौन है और अहंकारी कौन है. You have to start with a small problem. So Narad Muni, when he leaves Vindhyachal in this state, नैव शांतिम सलभे च सदांत कृतशोचन. Vindhyachal ji को नींद नहीं आई. For 1 month he could not sleep. He is only stressed and he is only worried that कि मैं पर्वत हूँ, मैं पर्वत के देवता हूँ. I am the devata of a mountain and nobody cares about my mountain. They are only speaking about Kailash, about Himalaya, about Sumeru Parvat. Nobody cares about Vindhyachal. So Vindhyachal devata, he thought to himself, चलिए हम भी किसी से कम नहीं. I should also do something to increase my stature. Katam kim tvatra me karyam, katam merum jahamyam, naiva shantim labhenapi, swastham me manase bhavet. Vindhyachal ji, what does he decide to do? What is the fame of a mountain? The fame of a mountain lies in how how high they are, कितने ऊंचाई है. What is the fame of a Brahmin? कितने ज्ञानी है. What is the fame of a businessman? कितने धन है उसके पास. What is the fame of a guru? कितने शिष्य है आपके पास. What is the fame of a mother? कि आपके बच्चों कैसे हैं. How are your children? What is the fame of a mountain? बंधुओं, मैं कितने ऊंचाई तक जा सकता हूँ. How high can I go into the sky? विंध्याचल ने संकल्प किए, अब मैं अपने रूप को बढ़ाऊंगा. I will increase my size. I will not stop until I touch सूर्य भगवान in the sky. मेरु प्रदक्षिणां कुर्वन् इत्यमेव दिवाकर. All of the stars, जितने नक्षत्र है, जितने ग्रह है, नारद मुनि कहते हैं सब सुमेरु पर्वत की प्रदक्षिणा करते हैं. When I finish expanding my height, तो स्वयं शंकर जी, स्वयं विष्णु जी, स्वयं ब्रह्मा जी हमारी परिक्रमा करेंगे. विंध्याचल जी ऐसे मन में संकल्प किए हैं. तदा निरुद्धो ध्युमनिः परिक्रामेत कदम नगः. As he makes this sankalp in his mind, he starts to expand his form. बंधुओं, he starts to expand his form and he goes higher and higher and higher all the way to the sky. भानो मानो नको विंध्यो निरुध्य गगनं स्थित स्पर्धते मेरुना प्रेप्सुम अत्वदत्तां च प्रदक्षिणाम्. As Vindhyachal ji expanded his form and he started to go higher and higher and higher, he started to block the rays of Surya Bhagavan on the entire western side of Bharat. For those of you who know where Kashi is, बिल्कुल भारत के बीच में है. Kashi is right in the central part of Bharat, and Purvanchal is right there also. So when this massive mountain range reaches to the sky, he also expands his width. A great shadow is cast on the whole side of this country. Vyas ji कहते हैं कि until the shores of Bengal, until the shores of the Mahasagar, the shadow of Vindhyachal reaches that part of Bharat. सब लोग बहुत परेशान हो गए. All of the devatas became very alarmed. Why is this mountain increasing his size? Surya Bhagavan also felt very sad. He is giving so much light onto Prithvi Lok, and now this entire region has been engulfed in darkness. Pura andhakar ho gaye, pura andhera ho gaye. Rahu bahu graha vyagro yakshanam navatishtate. Surya Bhagavan with all of the devatas, they had a meeting. Ye dusre Rahu kahan paida ho gaye bhaiya? Where is this second Rahu Dev coming from? And all of them in a state of great tension. सब भगवान सदाशिव के पास चलने लगे. क्यों? The entire ecosystem and balance of Bharat was being upset. Do not take for granted how delicate Prakriti is, bandhuon. You see, right now there is a storm that is landing on the coast of Florida. Everybody likes to go to Florida, right? Especially Guyanese people, because you have the modern facilities of America, but you have the weather of Guyana. And when you go to Florida, you buy a nice, cheap, small house, and it's very beautiful, and it's so cheap you can't believe it. The price of a house in Florida is less than the price of an apartment in Canada. Ab samajh mein aa gaye kyun sasta hai? Now you understand why it is cheap. Every year there is a hurricane, and when the hurricane comes, तो सब कुछ समाप्त हो सकता है. Everything gets destroyed. You spend the rest of the year on the phone with your insurance company कि गाड़ी गई, घर गए, सब गए, बस हम ही बच गए. Nature is very, 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 very dangerous, and there is a very delicate balance also. All of the vegetation, all of the plants, all of the animals, जितने पक्षी, पशु थे on the western side of Vindhyachal, सब बहुत परेशान हो गए. Without getting the proper light from Surya Bhagavan, without getting the nutrients from Surya Bhagavan. In the winter when there is less sunlight, everyone becomes depressed. क्यों? भगवान सूर्य की किरणों में there is a vitamin called vitamin D, and without this आपका स्वास्थ्य खराब हो जाते हैं. as all of the devatas and rishis and brahmin, as all of them go to Sadashiva Shankar Bhagavan, they start to pray to him in Mount Kailash. Jayadeva Ganadhyaksha Uma Lalit Pankaja Ashta Siddhi Vibhuti Nam Datre Bhakta Janayate. हे शिव शंकर हे करुणा कर, हे परमेश्वर परम पिता। हे शिव शंकर हे करुणा कर, हे परमेश्वर परम पिता। हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय। हे शिव शंकर हे करुणाकर, हे परमेश्वर परम पिता। परम पिता। योगीशाय नमस्तुभ्यं योगानां फलदायिने, दीनदान परायापि दयासागर मूर्तये। The devatas call out for Bhagavan Shiv, हे दया सागर मूर्तये, हे करुणा निधान, the one who is an ocean of compassion, please help us with this problem on पृथ्वी लोक। पूरे भारत देश परेशान हो गए। भगवान शिव कहते हैं प्रसन्नो हम दिविशदः स्तोत्रो न मुक्त पुरुषः। आपके स्तोत्र से मैं प्रसन्न हो गया, बताओ क्या समस्या है। एंड दे एक्सप्लेन द प्रॉब्लम दैट इज हैपनिंग ऑन पृथ्वी लोक। तो भगवान शिव सेज ये जो विंध्याचल जी है ना, ये हमारे शिष्य नहीं है। he is a वैष्णव, he is part of भगवान विष्णु संप्रदाय। चलिए सच्चिदानंद भगवान के पास जाते हैं। Let us go to भगवान विष्णु and ask him to solve this problem। सब वैकुंठ धाम में टूट पड़े। Everyone goes to वैकुंठ धाम। जय विष्णु रमेशाद्य महापुरुष पूर्वज, दैत्यारे काम जनक सर्व काम फल प्रदा। हे महाविष्णु, हे ध्रुवेशाद्य, हे जगतपति। As they offer these beautiful prayers to Bhagavan Vishnu, to Satchidananda, Bhagavan opens his eyes and he smiles. He says to all of the devatas, I know why you are here, और मैं आपको उपाय बताऊंगा। विंध्याचल is the Shishya of Agastya Muni. Have you heard the name Agastya Muni? When I lived in Kashi, when we used to go to Vindhyachal, कभी-कभी हम जाते थे, तो विंध्यवासिनी देवी की मंदिर में एक पुरोहित थे, उनका नाम अगस्त्य, and he has a brother called Pulastya. All of the brothers in that family, their mother gave them names of great rishis. He is called Agastya Triveni ji. तो भगवान विष्णु कहते हैं, there is a great sage called Agastya Muni, and he is the guru of Vindhyachal Parvat. If you go to the guru of Vindhyachal, go to Agastya Muni, and he will be able to solve this problem once and for all. Devi Bhagavati Tasya Pujaka Paramadhyuti. Agastya Muni is the great devotee of Jagadambike Maiya. He is the great devotee of Mata Durga. और कहाँ रहते हैं? Agastyo Munivaryosau Varanasyaam Samasate. Agastya Muni resides in Varanasyaam, काशी में रहते हैं। बोलो काशी धाम की जय। There are many great saints and sages who made their home in Kashi, बंधुओं। Agastya Muni, he also made his home in Kashi. याचध्वं विबुधा काशीं गत्वा निःश्रेयसः पदीं। काशी केवल तीर्थ नहीं, सर्वश्रेष्ठ तीर्थ स्थान है। अविमुक्तेश्वर काशी विश्वनाथ, इट इज द मोस्ट परफेक्ट, मोस्ट पावरफुल तीर्थ स्थान इन ऑल ऑफ भारत। काशी is a piece of Kailash, it is a piece of Shivalok. When Bhagavan Shiva dissolves this world at the end of Kali Yuga, Kashi remains untouched. Kashi remains saved. Bhagavan Shiva returns that place to Shivalok. To obtain death in Kashi, बंधुओं, हमारे शास्त्र में कई स्थान में लिखे हैं, whoever dies in Varanasi goes straight to Bhagavan Shiva. All of the devatas, they went to the city of Varanasi. Pratitaha pranata sarve jagmu Varanasi purim. As they go to Varanasi, सबसे पहले कहाँ गए? क्षणेन विबुधा श्रेष्ठ गत्वा काशी पुरीम शुभाम मन्निकर्णाम समालुक्य सचैलम भक्ति संयुता. All of the devatas, all of the rishis, सबसे पहले मन्निकर्णिका घाट गए हैं. क्यों? They went to take bath. स्नान करने गए हैं. How many of you have been to Varanasi and bathed in Ganga? Raise your hands. I know many more of you went. Don't be shy. शर्माओ मत. Raise your hands. You went to Varanasi, so you took Ganga स्नान as well. तो किस घाट में आपने स्नान किए? Do you remember in which घाट you took bath? Someone tell me. अगर नाम याद है तो तुलसी घाट है, 80 घाट है, दशाश्वमेध घाट है. किसी ने मन्निकर्णिका घाट में स्नान किया कि नहीं? Nobody bathed in मन्निकर्णिका घाट. क्यों? In Varanasi there were 2 घाट where they perform the cremation, where they perform अंत्येष्टि. मन्निकर्णिका घाट and हरिश्चंद्र घाट. हरिओम जी, आप काशी से हैं. Did you ever take स्नान in मन्निकर्णिका? क्या बात है. Let's give हरिओम जी a round of applause. बंधुओं, आजकल तो हालत बहुत बुरा हो गया. Sometimes they do not use enough wood when they are doing the अंत्येष्टि. अगर पर्याप्त लकड़ी नहीं है तो शरीर भी, पूरा शरीर जलता नहीं है. The entire body does not burn. और फिर पंडित जी क्या कहते हैं? आप चिंता मत करो, वैसे काशी में मृत्यु हुआ, ऐसे ही विसर्जन कर दो गंगा जी में. Don't worry about anything. He died in Kashi and they put the body in the Ganga. So when you are taking your bath, you can see the body, parts of the body floating past you as well. ये सत्य घटना है. It is not always happening, but कभी-कभी हो सकता है. So ordinary people will say कि वहाँ तो जान नहीं सकते हैं, स्नान नहीं कर सकते, अपवित्र है. हम भी अपवित्र हो जाएंगे, डरते हैं. But where does Bhagavan Shiva go when he goes to Kashi, बंधुओं? Where does Bhagavan Shiva go? He goes to Mannikarnika Ghat. He goes there and takes the ashes and he rubs it all over his skin. भस्म अपने शरीर को विलेपन करते हैं. भोलेनाथ के लिए भस्म श्रृंगार है बंधुओं. That is where Bhagavan Shiva goes. All of the devatas go there and they take bath, they perform puja, and then Agatya Munivaryasya Chashramam Paramam Mahat. Then all of them go to the ashram of Agastya Muni. Bhagavan Vishnu bhi the, Brahma ji bhi the, Shankar ji bhi the. When they went to the ashram of Agastya Muni और दंडवत प्रणाम किए, तो tears came to the eyes of Agastya Muni. दंडवत पतिता सर्वे प्रणेमुश्च पुनः पुनः. Doesn't matter how great of a Brahmin you are, doesn't matter how great of a rishi you are, आप जितने भी महापुरुष हो, आपके सामने देवेंद्र दंडवत प्रणाम कर रहे हैं, so you will feel very happy. When he sees the devatas bowing to him, Agastya Muni bows to Bhagavan Shiva, Bhagavan Vishnu, Brahma ji, and all of the devatas start to chant beautiful stuti. कि हे अगस्त्य मुनि, हे ब्राह्मण देव, जय द्विज गणाधीश मान्य पूज्य धरासुर वातापील लनाशाय नमस्ते कुंभयो नये. हे मुनिवर, हे ऋषिवर, you are the one who destroyed वातापी. ये कथा कभी बाद में सुनाऊंगा. There was a terrible Rakshas who used to kill many sages and many pandits, and his name was Vatapi. Or Agastya Muni took care of that Rakshas. All of the devatas says, Bhagavan, today we have something to ask you. We have something to ask you that is very, very difficult for you to do. Kyun? Today we are here to ask you to leave Varanasi. We are asking you to leave Purvanchal and come with us. Leave Kashi and come with us to Purvanchal. Come with us in the other direction and please fix this problem. Aapka Shishya Vindhyachal, he has increased his size to a very high stature. Maharshe Vindhyagirina Nirudhorka Viniregama. Hey Bhagavan, hey Gurudev, you are the only one who can help us to reduce his size back to a normal size. Agastya Muni समझ गए ये काम तो करना पड़ेगा और कर भी सकता हूँ, लेकिन करने के लिए काशी छोड़ना पड़ेगा. I will have to leave Varanasi. तो Agastya Muni, he gave his आशीर्वाद to everyone कि मैं ये काम अवश्य करूँगा, आप लोग निश्चिंत रहो, अपने अपने स्थान वापस जाओ. But when all of the devatas left, or Agastya Muni, he went and sat with his Dharam Patni, so tears came to his eyes as he started to ask Bhagavan, what is the reason कि आज मुझे काशी छोड़ना पड़ेगा? पत्नी मुनिवर श्रीमान उवाच नृपकान्यकाम. Tears flowing from his eyes, says, hey Devi, people come to Kashi to spend the last part of their life, and now in the last stage of my life, अब मुझे काशी छोड़ना पड़ेगा. आज्ञातम कारणम तच्च स्मृतम वाक्यम पुरातनम. किस पाप से, किस कारण से मुझे काशी छोड़ना पड़ेगा? क्या देवादिदेव महादेव हमारे तपस्या से संतुष्ट नहीं है? Is he not happy with my tapasya? Why is he removing me from Kashi today? बंधुओं, visiting Varanasi and living in Varanasi, दोनों बात अलग अलग है. For those who have had the saubhagya of living in Varanasi, they will know how difficult it is to leave. Mannikarnya samaluptya drishtva vishveshwaram vibhum. On his last day in Varanasi, Agastya Muni, he also took snan in Mannikarnika Ghat. He took darshan of Kashi Vishwanath Bhagavan. He took darshan of Annapurna Mata, and then he went to the Mandir of Kal Bhairav. Kal Raja Mahabaho Bhakta Naam Bhayaharaka Katham Durayase Purya Kashi Purya Stvamishvara. Agastya Muni, he offers these very beautiful prayers to Kala Bhairav. He says, hey Bhagavan, hey Kala Raja, hey Mahabaho, Bhaktanam Bhayaharaka. You are the one who removes all fear from the devotees. Kala Bhairav, Kashi ke Dwarpal hai. He is the protector of Kashi Vishwanath, the protector of Varanasi. He says to him, Prabhu, Tvam Kashi Vasa Vindhyana Nashako Bhakta Rakshaka. Hey Prabhu, you have protected me while I lived in Varanasi. आज मुझे वाराणसी छोड़ना पड़ेगा. माम किम दूर यसे स्वामिन भक्तार्थी भक्तार्थी विनिवार कहा. हे प्रभु, किस कारण से आपने मुझे निकाल दिए काशी से? From what reason have you asked me to leave Varanasi? Maybe not Varanasi बंधुओं, but many of you will miss the country you came from. अगर भारत से आए, then you will think about Bharat every day when you're living in this country. If you are from Guyana, if you are from Trinidad, if you are from Mauritius, Fiji, and all of these countries, and you think about your homeland, you think about your motherland, especially when you have to come to Canada for the first time. सब कुछ याद आते हैं. You remember the food, you remember the people, you remember the weather, you remember everything about that country. Even the things that were not so nice, जो negatives भी थे, even that seems like a very nice thing to you now when you are here. Agastya Muni, he feels great pain when he has to leave Varanasi. But bandhu, sometimes great people have to make sacrifices for the happiness of others. कभी-कभी महापुरुषों को दूसरों के सुख के लिए, लोक कल्याण करने के लिए कभी-कभी बलिदान करने पड़ते हैं. They have to make great and terrible sacrifices. और भारत में जो त्यागते हैं हम इनको सम्मान देते हैं. Those who give up, we respect them. Today a very great person in Bharat has passed away. His name was Ratan Tata. All of you know him, right? He was a great man, and now when he has passed away, what is everybody saying? कि कितने महादानी थे. Such a generous person he was. कितने धन सबको दिए हैं for such social welfare causes, for the development of Bharat. I read in one article that throughout his lifetime, close to $100 billion Ratan Tata would have given away in charity for the development and social welfare of Bharat. बंधुओं, in the entire world, आपके पास क्या धन है, आपके पास कितने धन है, इसको देख करके लोग सम्मान करते हैं. लेकिन भारत में आप क्या देते हैं, आप क्या त्यागते हो, whatever you are giving up, भारत respects you for that. ये हमारे परंपरा है, ये हमारे संस्कार है. No one cares how much you have in Bharat, but the minute you start to give, then everyone worships you. इसलिए हम संतों की पैर छूते हैं. Not all of the saints are very knowledgeable, लेकिन सब वैरागी है. All of them have given up all of their possessions. That is why we touch their feet, and that is why we take their blessings. Agastya Muni, as he has to leave Varanasi, ro karke nikal gaye, tears flowing from his eyes, he leaves Kashi. छोड़ चले आज अगस्त्य ऋषि बनारस छोड़ चले.
छोड़ चले आज अगस्त्य ऋषि बनारस छोड़ चले.
छोड़ चले आज अगस्त्य ऋषि बनारस छोड़ चले. मुख मोर चले आज अगस्त्य ऋषि बनारस छोड़ चले. बोल काशी विश्वनाथ भगवान की. अगस्त्य मुनि जब पूर्वांचल पधारे, when he reaches that place where his Shishya Vindhyachal has increased his size almost touching the sky, तो गुरुदेव को देख करके विंध्याचल पर्वत तुरंत नीचे झुक के दंडवत प्रणाम किए हैं. Seeing his guru arriving in Purvanchal, immediately he bows and lies on the ground, and the height of this mountain is reduced for a short time. Prasanna vadano gastyo munir vindya matha bravit vatsaivam tishtata vatvam यावदागम्यते मया. देख करके अगस्त्य मुनि प्रसन्न हो गए. बोले कि शिष्य, आपने ये जो काम किए हैं बहुत बढ़िया किए हैं. यू नो आई एम वेरी ओल्ड नाउ. बुढ़ापे में इतनी ऊंची पर्वत पर कहाँ चल पाऊंगा. तो प्लीज रिड्यूस योर साइज सो आई कैन क्रॉस. आई एम गोइंग ऑन अ तीर्थ यात्रा. विंध्याचल बोले, बिल्कुल गुरुजी, जैसे आपकी इच्छा है, जैसे आपके आदेश है. अशक्तो हम गंधशैलारो हने तव पुत्र का. He says, my son, एक काम करो, जब तक मैं वापस नहीं आऊंगा तब तक आप ऐसे ही रहो. Please stay in this low form until I return from that part of Bharat, because I will not be able to climb and cross when I return. तो विंध्याचल जी ने कहा, कोई बात नहीं गुरुदेव, जैसे आपके आदेश है, whatever you say, I live only to serve you. गतो याम्य दिशाम चापि श्रीशैलम प्रेक्ष्य वर्धमनि. As Agastya Muni starts to cross Vindhyachal ji, and as he is walking across this beautiful mountain, तो Agastya Muni के मन में संकल्प हो गया. He decided to himself, he was the great devotee of Jagadambike Maiya, of Mata Durga ji. In Varanasi प्रतिदिन माता जगदम्बिके के दर्शन करते थे. He used to go and see Mata Annapurna. There is an ancient mandir called Durga Kund Mandir, where Mata Devi is residing in that place also. प्रतिदिन दर्शन करते थे. So Agastya Muni decided on the Vindhyachal Parvat to do tapasya and to ask Mata Jagadambike to come and bless this place, to become a Tirtha Sthan. As he starts to worship Mata Jagadambike, Anushthan kiye hai, jap kiye hai, prarthana kiye hai, and as he is finishing his puja, he starts to perform Aarti. Jagadamba ki karo aarti, Ma Jagadamba ki karo aarti, Jagadamba ki karo aarti,
Ma Jagadamba ki karo aarti.
आवो प्रति भारत भारत जन, आवो प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ भारत प्रभा भारती, माँ जगदम्बा की करो आरती, देवी माँ की करो आरती, माँ जगदम्बा की करो आरती। जैसे आरती उतारने लगे तो माता जगदम्बिका appears in front of him. एक बात सुनो, when Agastya Muni went to Bhagavan Shiv and he asked him, कि Prabhu, why are you making me leave Kashi? So Bhagavan Shiv did not answer him. When he went to Kala Bhairav Bhagavan, तो Kala Bhairav ने भी जवाब नहीं दिए. But when he goes to Mata Jagadambike and he prays to her in Vindhyachal, she appears in front of him and she blesses him. And she says, my son, ask of me anything that you wish and I will grant you. Agastya Muni कहते हैं, माँ, please take your form in this mountain. Reside here in this Parvat in the form of Vindyavasini Devi, where all devotees will be able to come and do your puja. Mata Jagadambika ne kaha tathastu. And as she appeared in that place, she took the form of Vindyavasini Devi. Bol Vindhyachal Maharani ki Jai. Let us sing 2 shlokas of this beautiful prayer to Jagadambike Maiya. निशुंभ शुंभ गर्जनि प्रचंड मुंद कंदिनि वनेरने प्रकाशिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि त्रिशूल मुंद धारिणि धरा विघात हारिणि गृहे गृहे निवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि ओ भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि दरिद्र दुःख हारिणि सदा विभूत कारिणि वियोग शोक हारिणि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि लसत्सुलोललोचनं लतासनं वरप्रदं कपालशूलधारिणि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि 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 ओ भजामि विंध्यवासिनि भजामि विंध्यवासिनि। बोल विंध्याचल मैया की जय। Agastya Muni, as he स्थापन्स the divine murti of Mata Vindyavasini and he leaves to Vindhyachal Parvat, he asks him, Gurudev, आप वैसे कहाँ जा रहे हो? तो Agastya Muni says, शिष्य, I am going to Shri Shailam दर्शन करने के लिए, and then after some time I will return. लेकिन Agastya Muni लोकेशु प्रार्थिता विंध्यवासिनी च शौनक. In his mind, he knows that he can never return. As he crosses Vindhyachal, he goes to Sri Shailam or darshan karke. He goes to a mountain range called Malayachal Parvat. And in Malayachal Parvat, Agastya Muni makes his ashram and he again sets his life up in that part of Bharat. Bolo Agastya Muni Maharaj ki jai. Bolo Vindyavasini Maiya ki jai. Bolo Jagadambike Maiya ki jai. Samay pura ho gaya bandhuon. Let us conclude our katha this evening with one verse of this beautiful bhajan, and then we have the esteemed mayor of Brampton who has just joined us. We'll ask him to say a few words on this most auspicious time of Navratri. Let us show the mayor of Brampton that you know how to sing in Triveni Mandir. I want everyone to open their voices and sing for Jagadambike Maiya this evening. Maiya, mera dil ho gaya in paharon mein.
मैया मेरा दिल खो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
ओ मैया मेरा दिल हो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
मैया मेरा दिल खो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
This song means, Maiya, I have lost my heart in the beauty of these mountains. And there is one thing that Bharat and India has in common. Both countries have very beautiful mountains. Those of you who go to Calgary, you don't return to Ontario. Such is the beauty of the mountains in this country. Maiya, mera dil ho gaya in paharon mein.
मैया मेरा दिल खो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
इन पहाड़ों में माँ, संसारों में माँ,
इन पहाड़ों में माँ इन नजारों में।
इन पहाड़ों में माँ, संसारों में माँ।
इन पहाड़ों में माँ इन नजारों में माँ।
ओ मैया मेरा दिल हो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
मैया मेरा दिल खो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
ये जो दुनिया है माँ बड़ी प्यारी है माँ।
ये जो दुनिया है माँ बड़ी प्यारी है माँ।
ओ ये जो दुनिया है माँ बड़ी प्यारी है माँ।
ये जो दुनिया है माँ बड़ी प्यारी है माँ।
ऐसे चुनिया न देखी बाजारों में।
ऐसी चुनिया न देखी बाजारों में।
मैया मेरा दिल हो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
मैया मेरा दिल
हो गया
इन पहाड़ों में।
मैया ओ मेरा दिल हो गया इन पहाड़ों में।
मैया मेरा दिल
हो गया इन पहाड़ों में। बोल विंध्याचल मैया